This is the new Skoda Karoq, and it effectively replaces the Yeti as the firm's smallest SUV. Now you might be thinking, why the heck they've done that? The Yeti was cool, it was quirky. This is a bit conservative. The Yeti though was also niche, a bit like Taylor Swift in her country and western days. In order for Taylor to make the big bucks, she had to go mainstream. That's exactly what Skoda has done here with this SUV. Now the Karoq starts at just under £21,000. If you go to carwow.co.uk, you can actually get one from just over £19,000. Now if you click on the pop-out banner or on the link below the video, you can see how much you can save on a new car at CarWow. Now one of the biggest advantages this new Karoq has over the old Yeti is that it's just more spacious inside. I mean, look at this here in the back seats. I've got loads of room. So this seat is in my usual driving position. I'm 179 centimetres tall and I've got plenty of knee room. I've got a decent amount of headroom, even though this car is fitted with a panoramic glass sunroof, which does eat into the headspace a little bit. It's lovely. Also, in the middle, it's not too bad either, even though there's this hump in the floor, and if I want to stretch I can do because the front seats are lifted up quite a bit. That's nice. This particular car is also fitted with, look, these picnic tables. Now some picnic tables in SUVs can be a little bit flimsy, but this, I mean, look at that, that is sturdy, and you've even got a little drinks holder there. That's nice. Speaking of drinks, there's room in the rear door bins for a large bottle. If you want to, you can fold down this particular seat and you've got some more cup holders there. Now I've just got to put it back. Where's the lever? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. What an idiot. Let me just put that back. So this car actually has what's known as the Vario Flex seats, and you get those on the top two specifications, and it's an option on the entry level car. And what they can do is slide individually. That's just the outer two seats, but all the seats, the middle one obviously, and the outer ones can also recline for added comfort or added boot space. Not that you need added boot space, because yes, this Karoq's boot is pretty blooming large. There's plenty of room in it. It's going to be big enough for most families, that's a fact. And there's plenty of nice features as well. For instance, you've got this little storage area up there, and you can get various netting for tying things down. Maybe your dog if it's especially naughty. There's a 12-volt socket here. There's some hooks here. Don't go tying your dog down, I was only joking, all right? And I like this as well, look. I love the way the load cover lifts up out of the way. You don't have to pull it backwards or forwards. Now, if you want to detach it, you just do that, and it's dead easy to remove as well. Okay, nice and light. And there's a special area where it can fit in the boot of the car, so it's not too much in the way when you're not using it. Now you may look down here and think, oh, there's a bit of a load lip for lifting stuff over. Now, if you get the entry level car without the VarioFlex seats, you can get a riseable boot floor, which gets rid of that load lip. But let's talk about those various seats again, because I want to show you this. Now it's a bit of a pain to fold them down. I've got to go around here again, and then fold the backs down. Now, what I can do is this, for big boot space. I can lift these up out of the way. And you've got a huge volume, but these still get in the way. But if I just undo these clips here, come on. Yes, I can start transforming this car into a van, though. My God, this is the smaller seat and it's quite heavy. Now I could remove these as well to create a massive load space, or what I can do is this. Look, I can move the location of these outer seats inwards like that. Oh, there we go. Come on, lock in place. There we are. Put this back down. Pull the seat backs up. Come on. And then what we have here is more executive style seating with more shoulder room. Now, if you want more detail on this car's practicality, such as how easy it is to fit a child seat in here, how much stuff you can fit in the car's boot, and what it's like with 3 people in the back at once, you can click on the pop-out banner in the top right-hand corner of the screen, or on the link below the video to watch my detailed practicality video. Now then, let's move into the front of the Karoq, because it feels equally as spacious here, and I must say, quite nice. Okay, it's not the most exciting design in the world, but it's functional and it looks smart. Quality is good as well. Oh yes, this feels a lot posher inside than the old plasticky Yeti. Now this particular car is the range topping edition model. So it's got all the bells and whistles on it, including this glorious 9-inch touchscreen. It's all very sharp, very easy to use, really nice crisp display. You've also got gesture controls, which allows you to swipe through the various radio stations, but it's a bit hit and miss and rather pointless. Now, if you click on the top right-hand corner of the screen on the pop-out banner or on the link below the video, you can watch my detailed video review of this car's infotainment system and have another look around the cabin. And like I said, your seat's fully loaded because this car is a range-topping edition, which includes things like the panoramic glass sunroof. It also includes leather seats. You've got 19-inch alloy wheels. You've got lane keeping assist. It's also got a power tailgate, which I can operate from the comfort of the driver's seat. Look, don't even have to get out. Obviously, all these extras come at a cost, so the starting price for this particular model is just over £27,000. But I plugged the details of this 1.5 litre petrol engine car into CarWow, and I got an offer back from a dealer for just under £25,000. It's not bad. Though if you want to save more money, you could probably get away with having the SEL version of this car because it's pretty much got all the kit you actually need. Finally, let's talk about cubby spaces because they are pretty good. There's some storage under there for your mobile phone. A little bit more under here under the central armrest, although it's not massive. The door bins are massive though. Look, you can fit a big bottle of water. There's even enough space for a little bin there as well, which is nice. And the glove box, which actually is the only fly in the ointment because it's a bit small for a car of this size, but fret not because you have another storage area up here on the dash.
So now we've looked round the car, let's see what it's like to drive.
This Karoq is a great car for all kinds of family driving duties. So let's say you're taking your kids to the school run, the race driving position and a great view out means that you're not going to do something silly like accidentally drive over some other parent's child, because that would be a bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? Though the car should prevent you from doing that anyway because it has got auto emergency braking with pedestrian detection. Low speed manoeuvres are very easy because the steering's nice and light. The gear shift is positive. It does have a slight notchy feel to it though. Now if you want, you can get this car of course with an automatic gearbox and it's pretty good. The other thing to mention is the suspension. So it's a little bit firmer than you expect, but it's not uncomfortable. It doesn't quite glide up the road in the same way that a Volkswagen Tiguan does, but it's not too far off. It's quiet on the motorway. It's all very relaxing to drive. In terms of engines, forget the 1 litre turbo petrol. It's just too small for a car of this size. I also won't bother with the 1.6 litre or 2 litre diesels because the engine in this car is almost as economical. It's a 1.5 litre turbo petrol and I'm doing 40 miles per gallon, which isn't bad. And this one can do 0 to 60 in under 9 seconds, so it feels nice and nippy. There is one problem though. If you want the 4-wheel drive version of this car, you can only get it with the 2 litre diesel. But really? Do you need 4-wheel drive? Actually, this car's got plenty of grip, you know, chuck it into a corner, it will go round. Doesn't roll too much for a tall car. Wouldn't describe it as being fun, but who wants fun? You don't need fun in a car like this. It's just safe, secure and sturdy. It's an all-round good egg.
However, this car isn't all perfect. Here's 5 annoying things about it.
The main menu, home and on-off button for the infotainment system is here on the left of the screen, whereas in right-hand drive cars, so for us in the UK, we'd rather have it on the right where it's easier to get to. Only the more expensive all-wheel drive versions of the Karoq get fully independent rear suspension. It's a bit annoying because that system is slightly better at dealing with uneven bumps. FYI, Volkswagen's Tiguan gets fully independent rear suspension on all models. If you want to keep an eye on your pesky kids while you're driving along in the rear view mirror, it's a little bit too shallow to see properly what's going on back there. If you like a heated seat that goes super hot, well, you'll be a bit disappointed with these because they don't feel any warmer than if you just wet yourself. These shiny bits of trim do all look posh, but they catch the sun, and when you're driving along, you get this flickering effect, and it's very distracting.
Don't worry, there's still plenty to like about this car. Here's the CarWow 5 cool features.
If you want to carry your dog in your car's boot, you can get the Karoq with a reversible boot floor with a wipe down surface, so it doesn't matter if your dog is dirty. Come on, boy. That's it. Stay, stay, stay. Ah, never work with children or animals. The Karoq gets Skoda's usual array of simply clever features. That means you get an ice scraper in the fuel filler cap, little torch in the boot, a parking ticket holder on the windscreen, special cup holders with a grippy bit on the bottom so you can open a bottle on the move, and an umbrella under the seat. With the Care Connect services, you can press a button to ask someone a technical question, book a service, or call the emergency services. You can get a special mobile phone app for the car, which allows you to check its location, see how much fuel you've got left, and honk the horn remotely. You can get ISOFIX for the front passenger seat if you want to keep your baby nice and close to you. Who's my baby? You are, aren't you? Now, if you want more information on the Skoda Karoq and to see how much you can save, click on the pop-out banner or on the link below the video to go to carwow.co.uk. So then, my verdict on this car: should you avoid it? Should you consider it? Should you shortlist it? Or should you just go right ahead and buy it? Well, I reckon you should just go right ahead and buy the Skoda Karoq. It's a brilliant compact SUV. Who cares about the Yeti? If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it, and click on our logo to subscribe to our channel. Also, click on the video windows for more CarWow videos.
Did you spot the Easter egg in this video? It was Dwayne Johnson in front of a McLaren. Karoq. Get it? Karoq.